Welcome back to my channel, Nails by Tashi. Today I did this beautiful set here on Kelly. She is my fake foot that I just got. If you guys want to see how I did this, keep watching. But first, just like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notifications. And let's get started. So we're gonna get started. I've already done these three. I haven't filed this one yet, so that's why the shape isn't there. I did this one and then my memory card ran out of storage, so I took it off. I'm starting over. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my nail form. I'm going to put this little sticker on this side of it, like that. So it helps if you put it right there. So when you take it off, like you kind of have that little like lip area where you can kind of stick something underneath there and take the acrylic off like a lot easier. So that's why I put the form on like that. So get it all even, get it on there nicely. And then now we are ready to put some acrylic on there. Okay, so now we're ready for the acrylic. I'm going to grab a little bead and just put it right on there. You kind of want it to be a little bit of a drier bead so that way it's not running all over the place. Pat it around. These forms are really great because with the shape or with the length you can kind of get the same length as long as you just keep your acrylic in the same spot. So mine are all just like a little past the 2 right here. So each one of them I just keep it just a little past the 2. So now I've got like a little tip on there. I'm going to go in with another bead. And put that right there. You want to make sure you don't flood the cuticles on this. Just try your best, just like you're doing it on a real person or yourself. I didn't really see any videos with the practice foot on here. There's quite a few using a practice hand and putting acrylic on that, but I really didn't see any with the foot. So I am here giving you practice foot nails. This is nice because, you know, you can make them as long as you want. I haven't really found a whole lot of people who want like the long toenails, which is what I really like to do them. You know, I don't really wear mine this long just because I still have to go to work and I don't feel like explaining to everyone about my toenails, so I just keep them like short, medium length. So you want to make sure you have a nice apex, that it's nice and strong. Here I'm just kind of not really pinching it, but just giving it a little bit more of a curve. I do have a pinching tool, I can't find it, but I'm gonna find it and I will use it. I'm gonna just add another little bead right here. You want to make sure you get it nice and close at the cuticle, but not too close. Try to keep your shaping as nice and squared as possible so that way it's just easier when we go to file. Make sure you're looking at it from all angles. Make sure you're happy enough with it. Okay, so this one is dry. Once you can like kind of tap on it, well, yeah, if you tap on it and it sounds like hard, it is ready. So you just take this off, and now we are going to move on to the big toe. We've got our form again. We're going to pop out that middle and put it right there. We kind of create this little like lip in there so that way it's easier to take these off of here, which is always good. We always want it easy to take off. So put this on there. This is kind of small. Wait, we're gonna open that up right there. So make sure you're getting it on there as straight as you can, so that way we don't have like a crooked toenail. If you do get it on crooked, that's okay. You can try again or not, whichever works. Alright, so I've got this on there somewhat. Be careful, you want to make sure you get it like flat. Okay. So I think we're ready for acrylic now. Got my acrylic. Gonna lay that down right there. You want to make sure again it's not too wet, so you don't want it to be sliding all over the place, running around. If you can tell, I didn't really get this form on there perfectly, which, I mean, it's okay because it's just like this fake foot, but when you're doing yourself or a real person, you want to make sure you really get that form on there properly. And I'm just patting this around, trying to keep my free edge and my side walls square so I have less filing. I'm also kind of using smaller beads of acrylic just so I can make sure I get it nice. Make sure you get those corners so we can give it some nice crisp corners. Make sure you're looking at it from all different angles. I'm adding another bead up here. You want to make sure you get it nice and close to the cuticles, but not going over. I think it's going to be like a little weird right on there on the edge because of how I put the form down. But it's okay, we're going to make it work. Kelly doesn't mind if it's not perfect. So I'm going to go up with another ball of acrylic right up here. We will file this so we'll be able to get it nice and tight and flush around the cuticle. So I'm just going to give this a second and then we're going to pinch it. Once it's like ready, I'm going to take this. This is my little pinching tool. So it just opens up. You squeeze it right here and then you'll put it on the toe. You have to make sure it's like ready. If it's too soft and the acrylic hasn't set enough, then it's going to smash. Or if you wait too long, then it's just going to already be set and it's not going to pinch any. So this is like not completely almost ready, or it is almost ready. You can see it kind of pinched it a little bit too much right there on the side. But that's okay because I'm going to go in and put a little bit more on top of it. Okay, I'm feeling okay about this. There's my nice C curve. I'm going to go in and fix it just a little bit because I put it on there too soon. So I'm going to have to clean that up, which is fine. It's still going to keep its, keep the curve in it. So just go ahead and smooth that out. Alright, so I'm going to do that same thing over here, just cleaning up that little spot that got pinched a little too much. Just smooth that out. Keep those side walls nice and clean and smooth so you have easy filing later. Make sure you're looking down the nail, seeing that the thickness is all pretty even. I need to add a little bit more over here on this side, so I'll do that. And you just want these to be like, you know, you don't want them to be too thick, but you want them to be strong enough that if you stub your toe or hit it on something, it's not going to just break. You can put shoes on and it's not just going to break, because that is like so horrible to have your toenail break off, especially if you're out in public, you're wearing sandals and you're toenail just pops off like that. That's not it. So once you've got that, I'm pretty happy with that, with the thickness everywhere. I am just gonna let that just dry, get nice and hard, and then we will start to file them. I'm really happy with how these are turning out. So now I'm just gonna go in with my file and square up all the edges. So I'm just going to take this really fine bit and just go right around the edges, get it nice and tight right in there. Got them shaped and filed. Now I'm just going to go in with this buffer and just get them nice and smooth, get any scratches out. I dusted them all off and then I just wiped them down with some acetone. So I'm feeling pretty good about them. They look alright. Now I'm just going to put some stuff on there. First I'm just going to work on these two. I'm going to put some foil on this one. And then I'm going to put some of this, this is called shredded glitter. So I'm going to put some of this on there. So just a little bit of that. I'm going to go in with base coat. And I'm going to put that on both of them. So base coat here. Not a super thin layer, but not super thick, so just like a normal amount. And then I'm going to put these on there, just kind of randomly. Put those on there however you like. Alright, so I'm feeling good about that. Now I'm just going to cure this for like 10 seconds really fast. So now I've got that cured. I'm going to take my foil. That's cured. You're just going to take that little piece of foil and apply it to the nail. You want to do it very carefully so that this doesn't like slide off and just get like half of it on there. So try to be careful so you can get that whole foil to transfer onto the nail. Okay, moment of truth. I'm going to go ahead and see if I did this. It's okay. So it didn't work perfectly. There's a couple spots where it didn't pick up anything. That's okay. So you can try to like go in and put some over it. think the glue might already be dried up. Anyway, this is okay. It's not that bad. We're going to keep moving to the other toenails. I'm going to put some top coat over this one. I'm just going to add a couple of little drops of base coat on here. I'm just going to add like a couple of iridescent stars just to give that one a little something more. I'm going to put my top coat, gel top coat on this one. And then I will go ahead and grab my little stars. So you can't really see these too well, but that's okay. Just kind of helps take away from those not so perfect spots. I'm going to go ahead and cure these two and figure out what I'm going to do on the rest of them. Putting a little bit of base coat on this one. And then over here on this one, this is top coat right here. I'm just, usually if I was putting gems on, I would put like some gel on there and then put a layer of top coat and then the gems. But because this is, you know, these don't need to be super strong, I'm just going to do like a thicker coat of the gel polish on there. After we do that, I'm going to go ahead and add some little stones on there. These are just like little rhinestones. They're not Swarovski crystals, but they have a really nice shine. They work, so we're just going to add a few of these on here. So I have those, and then I'll add like these even smaller ones on there. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole toe. I was just gonna add a few on there, but might as well do a lot. So I'm just adding like these smaller ones in there, and then I'll go back in with this size, add some more of those. I'm gonna add a couple more small ones right in there. Sometimes it's easy if you like add a couple stones and then just kind of freeze them in place really quick with the light. This seems to be working okay for me how I'm doing it, but there's a lot of different factors like temperature and what kind of gel or polish or whatever you're using. Putting these on there, and then I'm just gonna finish with the little tiny ones. That is not sticking very well. I'm just going to go and just add a little tiny bit right on those corners. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to cure that really quick, and then we're curing this base coat we have right there. So we're going to leave that in there. Just take my little makeup sponge right here, and then I'm just going to go in. This is some holographic blue powder, really pretty. So just go in and take a little bit of that right there, and then just rub it on the toenail. Yeah, this is so pretty, oh my gosh. So that one is finished. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this one. My last one, I'm just gonna add like this little charm dangly thing on there. So I'm just gonna like kind of pierce a hole in it with this bit right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the top coat. I'm gonna put it on this one. And then I am going to go in with just another coat right here. And then I will do it on the big one. So we've got that hole right there, so we'll have to make sure that the gel is not covering the hole. Alright, so just take this, oops. I'm just going to take this and just poke through just to make sure there's no gel in there. Now I'm going to cure this one more time. So they're out of the light. Now we are ready to add our little charm right here. This is like kind of, oh crap. It's not easy. Like this is, I think the hardest part was like putting this on. I was able to put it on once. I just did like a little practice. But I had like 3 of them just like fly off. So you gotta be careful not to hold on to it too hard. This is it right here. I'm trying to like open it up so I can get it on. But yeah, this is not easy. If there's a better way to do this, let me know, because this sucks. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. So I'm grabbing onto it. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna maybe try to put it from the other way. I don't know if that's gonna be any easier. Oh my god. So my little bead just fell off. I'm gonna have to have another challenge after this of trying to put it on there. Yeah, this is really hard. If this was a real person, I'd be like, girl, you sure you want to do this? No, I'm just kidding. I would keep trying. Just gotta practice, I guess. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. If I should use smaller tweezers, maybe. Oh my god, I think I got it. Yay! Okay, so I've got that on there. Now I'm just gonna grab this tiny bead right here and try to somehow shove that on there. I did it! Now I have to figure out how to get this thing closed so it does not open up again. I'm just gonna try to pinch that. Wow, yeah, good enough. Good enough. I'm gonna take a little drop of gel top coat just to try to keep this baby closed. Cure that. This needs to be cured for just a little bit longer, so go ahead and cure those and we will take a look. So these are all finished. I'm pretty happy with them. They're not perfect. This one was a real challenge to get on there. This little gem charm thing, whatever. It was really freaking hard. Yeah, I like them. I'm pretty happy with them. Super cute. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.